The U.S. Army is known by many to be a force not to be reckoned with. The U.S. Army is powerful and very influential. One of the main things about the U.S. Army, in my opinion, that makes us so great and so powerful is the physical fitness level that we, as individuals, as soldiers, are in. The U.S. Army PT test. That's the subject of today's speech. The PT test is categorized into three parts. The first element being the push-ups. The second element being sit-ups. The third element, the 2-mile run. Do you have what it takes to complete the PT test? Oh, how hard is it? Oh no, I scored 300? In my opinion, these are questions that are asked quite often in each mind of a soldier. The first element is the push-ups. It's not a hard thing to do. Everyone knows what a push-up is, but there are certain standards that the U.S. Army implements to the push-up test. The person doing the push-up test has a grader, and myself, as I volunteer, the push-up. The soldier gets down on his hands and knees. On the command of get ready, the soldier gets ready. On the command of get set, the soldier gets up in a push-up position. And on the command of begin, the soldier does as many push-ups as he can in 2 minutes. I will demonstrate with a count of 5. If you notice, when I did my push-ups, my body was parallel to the ground. My shoulder blades were parallel, and I went all the way down and all the way up. These are critical when doing the PT test. Now, once again, the soldier has 2 minutes to do as many as he can. The next element to the PT test is the sit-up. As I demonstrate, watch closely. In a real PT test, the soldier has a grader which holds his feet so that the soldier does not slide around or move. On the command of get ready, the soldier lays on his back. On the command of get set, the soldier places his hands behind his head, interlocking his fingers. On the command of begin, the soldier goes up and he returns to the down position. On the sit-up portion of the test, the soldier also has 2 minutes to do as many as he can. Now, it's critical that the soldier keeps his fingers interlocked behind his head, or if they become detached from each other during any part of the test, it will be terminated and the soldier will receive a grade of 0. Now, the last part I can't really demonstrate because it's a 2-mile run, but it's self-explanatory. Command to get set, the soldier gets ready at the line. Command to begin, the soldier takes off, and he has a 2-mile run in which he must perform under a time limit. Now, to the part of scoring, all right? It's a very complicated scoring system that the United States Army has. In a nutshell, it all comes down to your age. There's a chart, and on that chart, you have your age and what the minimum standards are as well as the maximum. In the 2 minutes of push-ups, sit-ups, and a 2-mile run, shall you succeed the maximum, you get a score of 100 for that event. You add up all 3, and you get a 300, which is a perfect score in the United States Army. So with all that in hand, I hope I've explained to you the PT test and the standard in which the United States Army applies. Do you have what it takes?